My name is Kim Herforth Nielsen. I'm the founder of 3XN Architects. I'm from Copenhagen. I'm here in Liverpool to be part of the RIBA lecture series with VitrA. I think one of the biggest challenges, there was several on working on the Quay Quarter Tower, was first of all, what the city wanted was a building that connected to the city and animated the precinct, which was a very sort of dead precinct before we started out. So that was a very big challenge. When you build a high rise, you think about the top of it and how tall it is and so on. But it's very much about how it lands, and I think that's one of the crucial issues when you build high rise, what it does for the city. So that was, I think, the biggest challenge actually. Then there was another challenge that was in front of the tower was a smaller, or what you call the first sort of high rise in Australia, 100-meter tall building, and there was sort of a way in the way for the view. So we had to turn the building so it didn't look straight into the building. There was another challenge in the design, and actually I must say the challenges informed the design, and that's why the building looks the way it does. It's because we tried to solve these challenges. Talking about my proudest moments, I cannot talk only about one moment, because there's been several moments when your first building is realized. I think that was the first proudest moment. And it always has to do with some of the latest buildings. And of course, Quay Quarter Tower was a very proud moment because we got awards for World Best High Rise, World Best Building, numerous of awards. And that was very, very proud moments for me, I must say. I think the biggest challenge today in cities like New York, Sydney, or London, where there are high rises, is how to use again the structures of these old high rises. So what we did in Sydney is very much a model for how you can do it in the future and actually get a brand new building out of it. I think many clients and architects think that when there's an old, ugly high rise standing there, it needs to get out of the way. But actually, you can use the structure. You can use as much as possible from it and turn it into something completely new. And as we did at Quay Quarter Tower, we doubled the size of it. So it really gave meaning to working that way. So this way of working, I think, is really a model for the future of big cities. The piece of advice I can give for young architects or for architects at all to create sustainable cities is to look at what is there already and reuse as much as possible. I think the big word now is transformation, and this is what we really have to do, and not just demolish and build. So this is a very important part of doing things sustainable. Another thing that many may not think so much about is about how the building performs, what it does for the environment, and what it does for the city and for the surroundings. The building should be a good neighbor. The buildings, after we have built it, should make the area better than it was before it was built. I think that is the biggest challenges that we have to face, and how that we should work with in the future.